I know from my own life, you are more powerful than cancer.
No one ever want to hear these words. You have cancer. Those are three words that the most feared words in 7 different languages. You have cancer. And what I had to do immediately was I had to begin to go within myself and say, how am I going to deal with this? Do I have cancer, or does cancer have me? And I saw it as a project, and I began to confidently say, I am more powerful than cancer. I'm going to conquer this. And I have. My PSA as I speak to you right now is over 700. 1 to 4 is normal. That stands for prostate-specific antigen. And because I study the area of psychoneuroimmunology, knowing that your belief, what you believe, affects you on a cellular level, And when you have an intention of what it is you want to create, it is amazing of what you can produce. And I'm cancer-free as a result of the mindset that I'm more powerful than cancer.
Cancer. I never forget when I found out. Really, at first, it didn't really sink in. Went in to take some other tests, and they confirmed it. And then I had to determine what I was going to do. And I must say that it was frightening. But I had to do some things, and I'm going to share this with you. Number one, someone said to me in the midst of all of that, Mr. Brown, heard you have prostate cancer. I said, yes. She said, you're going to find that it's a gift. I said, excuse me? I take exception to that. And she went on about her business. And I really took exception because my mother died of breast cancer. And it was a horrible disease. But here's what I found out that she meant. A gentleman by the name of Dr. Schultz. He said, cancer is a gift because it gives you an opportunity to become responsible, to become enlightened, and to become empowered. This is absolutely true. And something Zig Ziglar said, that fear is false evidence appearing real. I was being driven by my fear. I was afraid. And so one of the first things that I think it's important that you do is mobilize your mind and spirit. And then it dawned on me, if a Lance Armstrong and other people that I've met, and he had a 5% chance of survival, if he could survive, then it's possible that I can survive. And that if you or I know people who've survived for years living with cancer, over 9 to 10 million people that are living with cancer, then it's possible that we can be among that number. Many people are dying not from the disease, but from their minds. That if you have a fatalistic mindset that this is your destiny, that you're going to die, it's a death sentence, then you're out of here. So first of all, what I want you to know, regardless of how serious your condition might appear to be, judge not according to appearances, that I want you to know, in spite of what the doctors might have said to you, in spite of the pain and the conditions and all of the numbers that they're sharing with you, what I want you to begin to know is that it's possible that you can survive. I'm not saying that you don't use and follow the directions of your doctor. I'm saying that, first of all, before anything can take place, you've got to believe in your heart of hearts that it's possible that you can beat this. Now, many people die because of their mindset, because of their belief, because they give up, because they surrender, because they give more power to the disease than they give to themselves. I read something once that said, there are no incurable diseases, they're just incurable people. So you've got to decide, you've got to say, it's possible that I can beat this. Ask for help, not because you're weak, but you want to remain strong. And ask for help and don't stop until you get it. And so I started talking to other people who had gone through my experience, and we became support for each other. Not only must you mobilize your mind and spirit and have a regiment for yourself of prayer and meditation, of exercise, of eating correctly, of taking a variety of herbs. And I took everything. Well, which ones do you recommend? Well, I was taking so many, they were fighting inside of me. He said, get back, that's my job. No, get back, Noni. No, come on, wheatgrass, you get back. Get back, saw palmetto and zinc. I was taking everything. Some days I say, eaty, beady, bitey, boo. We need to get out of here. He's going to kill everybody. You got to laugh. If you don't learn to laugh at yourself, it's in this, I laugh quite a lot. So, and I found out that just 1 minute of anger, according to the laws of psychoneuroimmunology, weakens your immune system for 4 to 5 hours. But 1 minute of laughter boosts your immune system for over 24 hours. A healing is here already. The other thing is this. As you look at yourself, look in the future, ask yourself this question. What's your reason for being here? What will be different because you're here? What would you do with the time that you have left? What's your assignment? What's the purpose of your life? Nietzsche said, if you know the why for living, you can endure almost anyhow. So therefore, I got some new goals. Find some goals that you can immerse yourself in. Find some things that you can do that resonates with your spirit, that gives your life a sense of meaning and purpose. Many times when I was in pain and uncomfortable, by becoming involved in other things and not focusing on me, and giving away my love and my support and my energy and my focus on something else, it decreased my feeling sad or being depressed, and it decreased my physical discomfort. So what is it that you can immerse yourself in? What is it that can give your life a sense of meaning and purpose? Now, I'm not saying go out and just wear yourself out. You've got to get proper rest and sleep, but find something that gives your life a sense of meaning. I believe that we all have an assignment, and all of us showed up to do something that we must do before we leave. Finding something, a cause greater than yourself, maybe participating in a marathon, maybe finding something in your community or in your church that can give your life a sense of meaning. And involving yourself in church alone has its benefits of healing and strengthening your immune system and giving you a sense of comfort. Being around in a spiritual environment, reading scripture, getting up in the morning, spiritualizing your thoughts, all of those things, I think, are very important. They've been very helpful to me. The other thing I think that's very important is detoxify your life. You have got to look at your life, look at the people in your life, and ask the question, what is this relationship doing to me? Love those who love you more, and devote yourself less to those who don't. If you need to ask yourself the question, what is this relationship doing to me? It might be your spouse. It might be your children, might be friends, might be your job making you sick, stressing you out. And you being a volunteer victim, are you willing to die for it? Have you so indulged in such a level of self-loathing that life no longer has any more meaning and value, and that you are just ready to surrender? Are you there? I hope you're not. Life happens to all of us. I mean, in a very short period of time, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer and she passed. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I went through a divorce from someone that I love very much. My best friend, he died. Just all kind of things happened to me. I had a nationally syndicated show that was canceled. A lot of things happened to me all at once. It's called life, and it's not personal. You can't say, well, why did this have to happen to me? Why not you? I saw a sign that said, when things go wrong, don't go with them. L.C. Robinson said, things may happen around you and things may happen to you, but the only things that really count are the things that happen in you. It's you. Your immune system, your belief, your faith, your drive, your determination, your persistence, your perseverance, your spirit. Greater is He that is in you than what's out here in this world. It's possible, it's necessary, it's you. It's not your doctor. It's not your family. It's not the medication. It's not the herbs. It's you. It's you. You got to talk to yourself. Sometimes healing takes place first in the spirit. You got to talk to yourself. And I would go for walks and say, every step, every day, and every way, I'm getting better and better. Every step I take, I'm getting better and better. And it's hard. I wish I could tell you all you have to do is just think positive and be enthusiastic and everything will be all right. Ain't that kind of party. It's hard. It's hard when you're hurting, when doctors are telling you all kinds of things. It's hard with all these messages in your head. It's hard. You got bills, you got responsibilities, but it's worth fighting. It's worth believing. It's worth, when you think about life as God's gift to us and how we live our lives as our gift to God, it's worth fighting a good fight. It's worth continuing to find all of the information and research that's out there and experimenting and looking at and trying and testing different ways. It's worth being around motivated, positive people. It's worth being up-tempo. It's easy to have faith and feel good when you're feeling good and you have no pain and your bills are paid and you got a clean bill of health from the doctor. It's easy to be motivated then. But when that's not the situation, it's hard. When you look in the mirror and you don't see the person that you once saw. When you're going through all type of medical examinations and you don't know what's going on and they're giving you conflicting information, it's hard to keep your spirits together. But it's worth it. You can do it. You can do it. I'm telling you what I know. You're more powerful than you realize. You've had some experiences. You've gone through some stuff already. You can do it. I'm telling you what I know. You're more powerful than you realize. That in spite of the things that we are experiencing, we don't just want to go through them, we want to grow through them. And when you do, I can tell you that you will discover some things about yourself. You take the time to pray, to get quiet, to get silent, to go within. That you'll step into a zone. When you give it the best that you can, when you keep on trying, you're seeking, you're asking, you're knocking, something happens. It's like the universe opens up. I believe in angels. And I'm a product of people praying for me and my praying for myself. I'm a product of exercise and prayer and meditation and eating a lot of rabbit food. I dream about stuff I used to eat every day. I want it so badly, but nothing tastes as good as health feels. Hey, you are more powerful than cancer. It's possible that you can win this battle, and it's necessary, and it's you, and it's hard, and it's worth it. Once you know it's worth it, stick a fork in it. It's done. You're healed. Healing takes place first in the spirit. I know from my own life, you are more powerful than cancer.